Alright, hey, we back again. It's another episode of First Thursdays Hip Hop GETDOWN. Be what you gotta ask about me, Boy Wonder. Hanging out with my homie, the key, the plug to everything. Key Point, what up?
What's good, man? Nah, I'm good. How you doing?
I'm real nice, man. It's been a while.
It has. Long overdue.
Long overdue. We only had like one episode with that homie,
King
MC Luther, King Luther.
Yeah.
And we had a long wait, a hiatus after that to think about things.
People have been anticipating. They're like, when's the next episode?
So they're interested?
They are.
I'm glad.
They are.
I'm glad they're interested because, we keep building, we grow. This is not just another podcast. This is like a celebration of PTA Hip Hop, And because we have a space where we see, the fruit of PTA Hip Hop, like showing up and showing off, why not just like get them on the podcast and just have a chat with those people, with the fruit. Make a fruit cocktail. I don't know. Yeah.
No, I'm excited for today's episode. I am.
Yo, who we hanging out with, dog?
Today we've got storyline Maestro Virkil Khaan.
Hey, give it up for Virkil Khaan, yo. Good inside, dog.
Nah, I'm good, King. How's it?
Yeah, pretty chill.
Yeah.
You love hanging around Black Love On, yeah?
Yeah.
Why?
Why? Well, okay, like before, I don't even know where to start, But let me start with Soprano 1.
Okay.
It's a mixtape that I did. Basically, that mixtape was my goodbye to hip hop. I'm not.
So wait, you were actually quite. Your first mixtape, you were quitting hip hop.
Yeah.
You were saying goodbye.
Yeah.
Make that make sense for me, bro.
I was like, how old? I think I was like 22, 23. So I'm just thinking, you know what? Hip hop, it was a hobby, and like in high school, like most of my friends used to take out mixtapes a lot, So for me, it was that thing of, time's up, bro.
You were like, you're done with it.
So if only you can record just one tape, and then that would be your goodbye. I have done my part. Thank you. And that was Soprano.
So you thought there was a window before you actually got to be into the industry, if I could say that?
I don't think so. I think this homie was genuinely saying, peace, I'm done.
Yeah.
I tried my best, and I thought he reached the ceiling and his cap. By high school?
Yeah.
So what happened? I'm sure it's many years ago.
It was a long time ago.
So, but you're still in hip hop. What's that?
Okay, so basically I recorded Soprano. Yeah, I think I was in tertiary, via Soprano. I was saying, it was just that thing, goodbye. So after recording Soprano, I meet up with this other student, because I used to go to Boston.
Yeah.
And then this student invites me to this other event called Mino Sunday. Yeah. So she wanted to manage me.
Okay.
So she's like, yo, I know of a place where it houses like artists where you can showcase your craft and stuff like that. Let's start there. So when we got to Mino Sundays, I do that performance. Yeah, dope. So now I become a regular attendee to Mino Sundays, performing the Soprano sound.
Sure.
And then one of the guy, basically the organizer of Mino Sundays, like, bro, you need to go to Black Labone. It's like, what's that?
Yeah,
it's a show that happens every Thursday. Yeah, it was back when it used to be here.
Yeah, fire station.
Yeah. So, no, for me, I came in via the ABE days, when it was here.
I see.
2020, I think.
So now when did you saw come on to Central, you saw by ABE? Yeah, all right.
Yeah, so that's when, I that Thursday, I don't know, I just took a leap of faith. I'm like, you know what, let me just go. I remember I searched it on YouTube, not YouTube, Facebook.
Yeah.
I searched it on Facebook, and then I saw Prodi. and I was like, I know this
And
guy.
you're already familiar with Brody's
With the face.
sound and the face,
Yeah. I'm like, no, I know this guy, So I'm texting him on Facebook. I'm like, bro, I would like to perform on this platform.
Sure.
And he's like, yeah, but you have to pull up. It's not that thing you can I can put you have to pull up.
Wait, so what year is this exactly?
I think it was late 2020. Or 2019.
I'd like to say big shout out to that lady, that manager lady who wanted to. Because it's too finito.
Yeah, I was done.
You weren't even deciding to go to do like any more performances. And so she said, come through and perform at the space. Because I think like with everything, the more effort that you put into your craft, right? The more effort that you put into your craft, the more inevitable it is. The more inevitable it is for you, Hore, you're gonna progress and move to the next level or the next stage. So you worked on your mixtape and you were able to be put on stages to perform at a specific show. You put on your best foot forward. You performed enough to be recognized, to be recommended to a better show, Black Labone, you know what I mean? So, and here he is now on, a podcast. That means he's definitely
planting the seed is very important.
He added on, he leveled up a few times already.
Yeah, it's like affirmations, hey, it's weird, but the universe does that. It will affirm to the things that you put time into,
True.
And
true.
for it did that for me, it was, cause I wouldn't say it was easy when I came to Black Labode. Like Black Labode used to be the pits.
It did. It was.
I don't know if it still is.
No,
but
I think everyone, you're right. They take it for granted because it's the bigger stage and it's commercially appealing. Back then, it was like you get on the stage and you just rap to a crowd that's just looking at you.
Oh, you don't even get to perform.
You don't even get to perform.
They're like, come back next week. Come back next week.
Yeah, fact.
You come back next week. They're like, come back next week.
And they didn't have a band when they were starting out. So now we have a band.
So now, sorry, keep on saying.
No, I was just saying, when they started out, there was no band.
So
now they have a whole band with 30 members. So it's grown. It's definitely grown.
That's why, for me, the Hip Hop Thursdays, the show you guys are running, I feel like it has that energy, the pit type energy. Yeah, especially with the ciphers, whereby people are like,
That was the whole point. The whole point of it is that, we forget the aesthetics that used to excite us about hip hop. Hey, yo, man, you know how dope it was and exciting it was to know that I've got a verse and nobody has heard this verse and I haven't performed this verse. I don't know how it feels. I don't know how it sounds like. Let me just get on this mic and just do it, and then it comes out perfect. And it comes out perfect. And the crowd goes wild. It's exciting, man. And the pit is where you got that excitement from.
Exactly.
You know?
You just get sucked in and
that was the whole point of those ciphers. And if you're white, everybody's just like,
but it encourages you, like, okay, next week.
Next week come watch.
Come back,
Like I used to see you put Black Love on the air, like when I first spotted you. But you were like, I don't know, maybe I was just also being my own weird self. I felt like you were tough to approach. I'm trying to look at you. I'm trying to read your face. I'm like, you know what I mean? So tough to approach, you know what I mean? But I suppose you were also doing your education and you were starting to learn about what's happening at Black Labone,
Yeah. Also there too, because you don't wanna, for me, the reason why I keep that aesthetic of closed is just because I don't want to impose myself or think everybody's gonna be nice.
Sure, go
me.
So I get that.
So you just stick to your box and just focus on your craft. So that's what I told myself when I got to Black Labone. Like, bro, I'm just gonna stick to my craft. and just keep on improving.
I just feel like sometimes it works to our detriment. I feel like it just happens. It in a timing, and all of that. You know what I mean? Like there's moments where you feel like, let me just open up and just like put myself in this circle. It might just go to your advantage. Sometimes like you think too much. You know what I mean? Like too much. And you're just like, should I? And an opportunity passes you by. You know.
Passes you by.
So I think, I'm in two minds about all of that.
Yeah.
I feel like just impose yourself all the time. Action.
Actually, that's what people are telling me a lot. Like, especially this year. Yeah, that's the mantra that has been passed on to me. Like, bro,
impose yourself all the time.
Because I feel like you need to build that familiarity, you know, so that when people, especially with now Virkil Khaan, they know he's an artist, he raps, and then when they're looking for a artist or a rapper of his caliber, they'll be like, hey, I know someone, you know, and their mind will gravitate towards him. You know, or just in general, like if you are there in the spaces a lot, people will remember you. You know, and maybe they'll ask questions, yo, what do you do? What, and then that'll open more doors for you. So
how have you found like the just like the aesthetics to hip hop and the quality of hip hop of late?
Where, like in Pretoria?
Like across the board.
Well, for me, like I'm a fan of Renaissance. I don't know. Renaissance is the way I see a Renaissance era. I always see it as paying homage to those that ran it before. You know, you are not dispelling what they did or what they were doing. So for me, that's how in terms of hip hop, I feel like that's the detriment that we are missing a lot. Like, and it's sad because like we make it seem like it's a young man's sport. Like we don't need to pay homage to Rakim. Don't need to pay homage to the KRS One.
Yeah, like man, let the old man sit at home.
Yeah, it's like no,
Granddad.
yeah, that's old. You know.
Ew, Granddad.
You know, to the Biggie, to the Park. Yeah, to all of them. So for me, it's that. I feel like even in SA hip hop, like a lot of people really did like speak it out. Bobo Amo and them, you know, and giving flowers is not a bad thing, bruh.
I feel like for me, hip hop to Bible is a young man's sport. And I think I mentioned this the last time we were here with Ruther, that it baffles me because the older you get, the more refinement, and the more refined you are with your flows and stuff, you know. And I was listening to a Lupe Fiasco interview, and he was saying he puts rapper at the beginning of his bio and everything because he feels like he's earned the right to say rapper, especially 50 years on. Hip hop, as a culture itself, has fed the industry, has fed so many creative elements of the industry, whichever industry, across the board. You know what I mean? So it belongs in a space where it can be praised or given a longevity stamp. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter whether you are young or old. Hip hop can be a part of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame type stuff. You know what I mean? So I feel like you're right. You know, I suppose it's open to interpretation or and it's what kind of music in this hip hop space.
Yeah. Cause like for me, I feel like hip hop became, I don't know, I don't want to say a chameleon. Let me say a monopoly of music in general, because like we can say in every genre there's an aspect of hip hop, and it's a young genre, but it was able to influence like even gospel, modern day gospel. They put in like 808, you know. It's just that, I don't know, like veracity or like the vigor of it, you know, to be like, yo, I'm here. And hip hop did that. It kind of gave space for people who never thought they could be artists, you know, because an artist was deemed like, yo, you need to play an instrument. You need to do this. But
I'm not gonna lie, I envy those guys who can play all those things. Joe, a guitarist.
But
hold me on the keys.
But you're also doing it with the vocals.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying, son. When you're sitting there in front of the board there, trying to come up with your own stuff, you just pick up a guitar, you record that riff, you put your keys in there nicely, you get your bass in there, then you write your song, dog. Then you get me with my voice.
Yeah, those guys are geniuses.
Dog.
I think the issue is that back then, like you said now, you had to have a skill in order to be in the music, in order to participate in the music industry. Right now, because of so much accessibility, anyone can be an artist.
Because of hip hop.
Yeah. You know, there is no, how can I say this? There's no requirement, there's no prerequisite, you know. If I have a laptop or a phone or beats, I can download beats off YouTube and then just, you know, upload my video on Instagram. I can get a viral moment and now I'm this artist. You know, so from that also, it's removed the development of artists. You know, there is no development, there is no skill. Anyone can do it. And even with attitude, you know, most artists have a terrible attitude and it makes it hard or difficult for people to work with them. So him saying it's become a monopoly and, you know, now labels just want to make money off artists.
So across the board.
Yeah, it's like it doesn't matter what the artist brings. If a label can make money off of that artist, I'm good. You know, so that's why these artists come and go.
But I still feel like even in that space, the creative element of artists is really coming to the fore of late, you know. I feel like rappers are now writing to rap now, you know what I mean? The skill set has, you know, developed a little bit. And I'm not talking about the weird, quirky stuff that you hear on MTV or
don't get me wrong. I'm not saying
pop stars. Let me rather say the pop stars, because there's rap stars and then there's pop stars. You know what I mean?
What's the difference?
Joe, the pop star. Travis Scott is a pop star.
I see.
You're always on TV,
Travis Scott
always
is a
on
pop
radio.
star.
You're doing
a
lot of commercial stuff.
He's selling out concerts, and that's dope. You know what I mean? The lights. I hardly even listen to him because it's concert music. It's wow for the lights.
Playboy Card.
Them things, man. You know what I mean?
I see.
For me, someone who's a rap star who's also selling out concerts, but in a different way. Even Drake and Kendrick, those guys are rap stars.
Rap stars, okay, yeah.
Although Drake got some pop music too, but those guys are rap stars. They're rapping. You know what I mean? There's a reason why you're going to that concert.
Because they focused on the craft, like you can hear bar for bar type
stuff. And that's in my opinion anyway. And right now, if you listen to the caliber of young artists coming out, even out of SA, dog, those bars are nice.
Yeah, they're coming in nice.
You know?
For sure.
True.
Bars are super nice. It feels as if there's a resurgence of dope MCs, you know, coming to the fore. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's another cycle. I would say another golden age.
Not even from around the world, dog. Like, not for me, I listen to guys like, and I mean, these dudes might be a little old, and I mean, the whole Griselda outfit is dope for me. You know, so Ransom, you know, Vinny Paz, I'm listening to them. You know, Rock Marciano, and they're all older guys. Larry June and them.
I know Larry June.
Yeah, that's why I spoke about Renaissance, because like they are bringing you back to like what hip hop used to be like in the 90s. They're giving that feel, you know, like, okay, we used to be bar heavy, bruh. Rap, no hook, you know, we're not packaging it for you to.
Is that the kind of stuff you're trying to do now?
I would. That's why. That's basically what I represent. You know, like I take music as that. Like I always say, I take it as a calling first, then the craft. I don't know if it makes sense. It's like I feel like it really wants me to be there. Even, you know, it sometimes
I mean, you did want to quit it.
You see, it
You
really wants me to
after
be
high school.
So yeah, it really wants me to be there. So I took it as such, you know, like don't even think like how can I put this? Like I'm not trying to do it. If I could do this for free every time, I would.
Yeah. I get it. I do it for free all the time.
All the
Yeah.
time. Yes.
Okay, wait. So on that note of
Moose.
on Renaissance now, right?
It's tiring, bro, all the time.
So who do you pull from?
But you know what? I believe
It's
I
the
believe
calling.
that,
Yeah.
that's currency in the reason why I'm doing it. There you go. There's currency
Yeah.
in why I'm doing it for free.
Yeah.
All right.
Current mutlagas.
Man, what you-
But what did you say? Yeah, from speaking of now Renaissance. So who are the people that you pull from to fuel what you are doing currently?
To like MF. Okay, MF Doom.
Yeah. Or give me your top 5.
Obviously.
basically.
MF Doom.
Yeah.
MF Doom.
So MF Doom.
Okay, so I would say MF Doom, like Kendrick, because even Kendrick is deep, bro. Kendrick said, "I'm willing to die for this shit." Like, yo, bro, like I could relate to that.
So
vibe.
you're willing to die for this?
Yeah, like what else can I do, bro? Like, you know,
Yeah.
if you told me you have to quit rap, can like stop
You'd rather
rapping.
die.
Yo, you're killing me, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you kill my whole essence. So, yeah, like people like that really okay. So I said Kendrick, I said MF Doom, Isaiah Rashad.
Okay.
I relate to Isaiah Rashad because like he bleeds. You know, like a lot of artists, they just like to rap, but there's those artists that will tell you like, yo, bro, my dad called me yesterday, bro,
Yeah.
and he cried.
Yeah.
You know, like he's bleeding.
That's,
He's telling you.
that's Rope, ne?
Yeah.
Rope.
Yeah,
on
yeah.
that song Rope. Yeah.
So yeah, Isaiah Rashad, and then who
There's
else?
two more spots.
Okay, let me put in J. Cole, man. J. Cole
Yeah,
is
J.
also
Cole.
dope.
J. Cole got it.
Yeah.
Always got it.
J. Cole, and then Mac Mill, R.I.P.
R.I.P. Mac
So
Miller.
locally, there's no one.
Yeah.
Like locally in SA or even in Africa as a whole.
In Africa, no. Let me.
I used to like what's his name? Sarkodie. I used to like Sarkodie.
Yeah, Sarkodie. Yeah.
Sarkodie he used to rap fast. Nigeria used to have quite a range of like really
Manifest
dope,
is also one
like
of them.
Manifest, Sarkodie. But Manifest isn't he from Ghana? He just did a record with Aries.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For
he's
the
from
youth
Ghana.
there. Yeah.
M.I.
MI was dope,
Hey.
dog. MI was
Hey,
dope.
MI.
I used to like Ice Prince, and then I think he wanted to go pop too,
Yeah.
but like I don't know,
Yeah.
you know. Like for me, your style, Hickey Udler, it's like reminiscent of Emphatic Tabs when we used to see Emphatic Tabs out at Back to the City, getting the crowd wild. So it's like a moving of the sea. You know what I mean? Yo, dog. Like when I saw you the other day performing, and the crowd wilding out to your stuff, it wasn't a matter of trying to get the crowd to jump to the music. You know what I mean? It's more a matter of you are making them flow with you through the words. Hey, mad reminiscent of Emphatic Tabs. Like when you like, do you feed from all those influences to how do you write to create that kind of effect?
For me, most of the time, like, you know, I like to tell stories. Hey, but shout out for Emphatic Tabs, yo. Those are the frontmans, like, yo.
Yeah.
I respect them to the highest, you know. But like for me, I just like when it comes to songwriting, I don't even view myself as I don't even have the full story, you know. So I'm basically the reporter, and I'm asking I'm asking the spirit,
Yeah.
and they are telling me all of those stuff, and I'm like, oh. So it shooks even me whilst I'm writing. I'm like, what?
You're like, whoa, I
And
came
what
up with
happened
this.
next? No, not I did this, but I'm curious to know what happened next.
Oh, what happens next?
Yo, okay. And then and when it's done, that you're like, wow, yo. So I think that also gives me that thing, yeah. I don't take it as this was written by Michael Khaan.
But like I'm sure there was also like there's some inspiration that comes from the stories that you write about. You know what I mean? Are they stories from home? Are they stories of local news, national news, you know, international news? Like, where do you draw from? Are you writing specifically for Amitao, no, or what's up?
Yeah, like, you know, for me, I took that saying, yeah, dikazidi atwana, like all hoods are the same.
Sure.
In a literal manner, you know, like when I say get to Hammanskraal about Kawatamavati, like I come from Hammanskraal, they are not trying, the government is not willing to give us clean water. When I'm saying that, I'm not saying just for Hammanskraal. I know like plenty.
There's plenty
hoods,
townships that are going through the same struggle.
you know, so that's that thing. It's
Mad.
yeah, it's like even when I'm saying, do you know to Hammanskraal? It's not even on some. Yeah, Hammanskraal is the worst.
Hammanskraal becomes the what do they call it? Hammanskraal becomes the header for a township.
Yeah.
It can be any township.
Yes, you got it. Yeah, so it's just that. So for me, because I relate to Hammanskraal, I would say it from my POV. But I know when I'm performing it, if you are from Mamelodi, Atteridgeville, Sosha,
they
also relate. You're like, damn,
Sure.
we are also buying water. They're not giving us clean water. They're not, you know, it's that. It's like relatability. You know, it's like I know if I speak about where I'm from, another person will relate because they will think about where they are from.
Wow, I like that. Any plans to drop any music or the tape? Because I know you make your own. You record yourself, right?
Yeah.
So you have your own like stuff at the crib, or
Yeah.
do you make beats?
Yes. I also make beats. Yeah. Although, like, for me, it's what I was also trying to explain to Key Point in terms of making beats. Like, in terms of making beats, I wasn't initially trying to become a producer. I come from an era where a lot of producers used to be like, listen to my beat. Yo, this is dope. Can I hop on it? No.
You're like, damn, man. You don't want to piece, dog.
Like, what's the point?
What's the point, dog?
So that used to kill my spirit for days. So one day I was like, you know what? I'm gonna learn how to make beats.
I think majority of people do that actually.
Yeah.
I think majority of people go through that. Many artists go through it. Yo, dog, can I have a beat?
You're like, nah. It's not for you.
You end up like buying equipment, trying to make beats for yourself.
Yeah, you're like, what? So that became my thing. I was like, I'm gonna make beats, but not even on some. I'm gonna try and make them clean. No, I'm gonna make them as raw as they can be, as muddy as they can be, to the point that, but I can, like, I'm making the beats to create an idea for a producer. It's like, now at least you know that soundscape Virkil Khaan is trying to go for. So now if I'm in the same room with I don't know, like a boy wonder, no pun intended, the producer, or 40. They know, they listen to the beats, they're like, oh, this is what you were trying to create. And then
for
they
a
can
producer, they would understand.
And then like, this is the beat I wanted to be like, you know. So that's
so
why
you create like beat demos.
To
give to like a key point of sorts, and then Key Point can just
Key Point can be like,
oh, all right.
I see where you're going with this.
I think we can make sure that we put it this way.
This way, and then it becomes more cleaner, more polished.
No doubt.
No, I get that. Yeah.
So,
so like, was it intentional for you to write in vernac?
The vernacular part comes from Black Lavone, you know, like. But I was rapping in vernac before I got to Black Lavone.
Yeah.
It's just that the like I'm saying, a lot of stuff became affirmed when you tap into a certain space, you know.
True.
So when I tapped into like Black Lavone, I tapped into the pits. I saw, oh damn, this is the pits. Like I remember there's this other artist called Macho Black.
Sure.
That's what he was saying. He was like, bro, here, do you realize like when people in the States talk about the streets, like my music is buzzing in the streets. They're talking about like the Black Lavone.
Sure.
You know, because like you can buzz out here, but like maybe in South Africa as a whole, doesn't even know who you are.
Facts.
So I took it like that. I was like, okay, so now what artist would I want to be like as Virkil Khaan? Okay, you can be the street artist, you know, like the one that most people in the streets are like, this guy is dope. Or you can be like, you can try and become commercial, like sign to a record label and run it the corporate route.
That's true.
Know? So for me, I chose that one, the first one, but it as a character. I don't want to say character.
Yeah, but like I suppose it is like it's a personality, a persona.
Yeah.
A different persona that you've created for a different space.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily mean derive or kwena. You know what I mean? Holistically, it's you, but like it's a different character. Maybe aspects of it might be truthful to you.
Yeah. Because that's what I mean. Like, I mean it in a sense. That's why I don't want to say caricature, but it comes from like you are not trying to emulate anything, but you are also not trying to be in the space for long to be deemed as the guy. I don't know if you get it. Like you are the mythical creature. You come when nobody expects.
Yeah.
Rap.
You're an urban legend.
Yeah, the stories
The
get
urban
told,
legend.
like, yo, there was this one. Yeah, he's here next minute.
Last I heard Virkil Khaan, he charted 1,000 MC on one beat.
Yeah. Next minute, you're not there for a couple of months. You come back.
You come back.
It's another one.
I heard that one night.
Yeah, now you're creating that.
Yeah.
Because I don't think in SA we have those, you know. Like most of the time, everybody's gunning for
That
number one spot. Yeah, they wanna. And for me, I don't know.
I think there
it's
is. I really think Iapetus Records are doing a great job. I think, what's that lady's name? Who's with Iapetus?
BlackRock?
Yeah, BlackRock. Eugen.
Oh, Eugen BlackRock.
I think she's just doing a phenomenal job representing not just the underground, but just like hip hop and the essence of honest hip hop, I suppose, if there ever is such a genre. You know what I mean? Touring all over the place. Shout out to Kanif. Kanif still walks barefoot.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know really. I haven't seen him in years.
Even when it comes to the lyricism of Eugen.
Yeah, bro.
The highest caliber.
Shout out to Mr.
Highest
C.
caliber.
Carl on Facebook. He put up like a post, Eugen Blackrock, and her lyrics to one of the songs. And I mean, I didn't read through the whole thing, but just the little bit that I read, I was just like drawn in, bro.
Eugen BlackRock, fire.
It's like you need to be
Even
a scholar
killed that
to
song.
understand those lyrics.
That song, Black Panther. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. She's on the Black Panther soundtrack,
Yeah.
isn't it?
With her
featuring
and
Vince Staples.
Vince Staples, yes.
It was
You
dope.
were saying,
No, continue.
I was just saying, she killed it. Like that was a fire. Yeah, okay, in that aspect. But for her, like you said, she has like a team type thing. You know, for me, like I go to certain places one man. Like I would go to Josie, like one man.
Just to show up and kill the mic
just
and
perform,
disappear.
leave. Yeah,
Disappear like the ghost in the wind.
Yeah, you'll find me go Hatfield, one man. Like last Friday, after I came from Val,
One
I
man.
went there, go Hatfield, performed, one man, leave. You know, it's just that, like you create.
Is there a
that-
reason why you do that? Like, what is it?
Like I'm saying, it's a mythical creature aspect of it. Like, you know, you wanna create like something that a Seymour. A Seymour.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, do that make sense when
I
I
get
say it
you.
like that? Michel Basquiat, you know, like how he used to draw like a lot of graffiti, and then the signature was Seymour. He could have written
Basquiat.
Michel Basquiat,
Yeah.
but
That's true.
Seymour, it's like that becomes your initial mask.
Yeah.
You know, it's that. It's like this guy is familiar, but where did I see?
And those who know, right?
Yeah. Then so like that's where the Lawrence Square Money, the Venek comes from. Is I saw it as a opportunity to create that, to create like a living mythical creature of sorts.
Well, what do they say at home when they see you? Like, okay, on an everyday. Like, are you like an everyday Joe? You go off to work as per normal.
Yes.
You know, at home they know that you're a 9 to 5 or whatever.
Yes. At work.
At work they know you're a 9 to 5 or you're at work. Do they know you rap? What?
It's
Are you hiding your
That's crazy.
hiding your rap
Not
life?
even a little bit. Not even like a little
not
bit.
even a little bit.
So they don't know you
To
do
the highest
music at all.
Are you hiding your rap life?
Nah, he really is a mythical creature.
I am.
Yeah, he's a mythical creature.
This guy's hiding his rap life.
He's a mythical
It's true. He's hiding his rap life.
Yeah, I am.
You know what I'm saying? He's wearing that mask.
Yeah.
Peter Parker.
I am. It's fun. I don't know. It's fun. It's that thing of.
This podcast, and they see you talking about hip hop and rap.
They don't know. There's like, who's this guy?
Wait, is it because they won't receive it well, or
No,
what is
I
it?
think he just doesn't talk about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't
Nah,
know.
man,
That's
Khan.
100%
There's no
true.
way. In all these years,
No
Key
way.
Point, come on. All
There's
these
no
years,
way.
nobody has heard.
Nobody.
No one has said anything about you.
Emma, what do you mean? My parents?
Yes, your
Yeah,
family.
my parents know I rap, but they think I'm
Oh.
just a local. I don't
Oh, they
know.
don't
Big
know
time
you.
rapper. Even at work, they Kaka strat plan like I said last week. I went to a strat plan meeting. I was there, and they like you have to introduce yourself, and I was being polite with it. Like,
Yeah.
no, I'm ambidextrous. I can use both my hands. And then only a few they know. They're like, yeah, he's a rapper. I'm like,
And they were like,
I rap.
yeah, he said ambidextrous. That means he's a rapper. That's a rapper word.
Wow.
That's ambidextrous. That's a rapper word.
Rap.
yeah. So I was like, yeah, no, I rap. And they were like, oh, okay.
Oh, give us a
Yeah.
16.
No, they didn't even
Okay,
say.
thank goodness they didn't.
Because like I'm saying, they just think, part-time.
Yeah.
Sure.
You know, they don't even know you have music out. in
You
all
perform,
streaming
you do
platforms and
shows.
stuff.
Yeah.
You perform festivals, like big festivals. Nah.
But I
Don't
do
you
understand.
think it's
that.
important
I
though?
do
If,
understand.
like what? The reason I ask is because what's your end goal? You know what I mean? Because there must be a reason why you are doing this. I mean, you mentioned earlier if you could do it for free, you would. You know what I mean?
Which I do too. Like
Yeah.
every week.
That you do. Yeah, you do. But like, I'm sure that is it a matter of, so I'll tell you why now I do it. Nah? The reason I do all of this for free is because I'm really passionate about uplifting and giving a through pass to those who don't have or who feel like they don't have an opportunity to. So I'm there as a vessel to say, hey, use me. And I don't mind doing that. That's my give back to my society. You know what I mean? So I don't mind doing it. I choose hip hop because hip hop is what excited me when I was younger, and I feel like it can excite a lot more, and it has opened many doors for me. And I'd like to do the same for many other people. So that's one of the reasons why I do what I do.
So you're giving back essentially.
Man, I feel like every Thursday, who decides every first Thursday of the month that they're going to be here and forecast some monies out of their own pocket just to have a party?
Yeah.
Yamahala. You know what I mean?
I get you. Yeah.
So I enjoy doing this. I like seeing young artists who are really dope and then go, yo, bro, also try this.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, speak to that guy. Yo, bro. If I can do that, I'm happy.
Yo, I totally relate. Yo, you would think I'm biting or everything you just said, but yeah, with me too. Like I do feel like a griot. You know, like I was watching this movie, Sinners.
Yeah.
Yeah, it spoke to me via that, like how a griot is someone who's like connecting the humane plane, the physical plane with their ancestry or the spiritual realm. That's why I take music to the highest T, you know, like, music is the first frequency that makes all of us to move, you know? So that's why even when we spoke about how boom bap is a part of hip hop, and I'm like, no, boom bap is symmetrical with hip hop. Without boom bap, there's no hip hop.
I still don't agree. I still don't agree.
The boom boom chick
Without that
chick
boom boom
chick
chick,
chick
there's nothing.
chick.
There's nothing.
I wonder. I suppose we all have to go back and check out the true history of hip hop and just re-educate ourselves. Because I can't say no to that because that's also your opinion of it. There's also many factual stories that have been said about hip hop, the birth of it, where it comes from, blah blah
How
blah.
it
And there's also been
started.
many varied stories about that too, you know. So Nike, I probably have to go back and do some more research about that. But I feel like hip hop, I think boom bap is a part of, it's a section of.
Like I said earlier, hip hop is the umbrella.
Or maybe you live in a musician's ear instead of a cultural ear, a cultural eye.
Maybe me too.
You know what I
Me
mean?
too, as a musician. Because like for me, I'm basing it off that then the experiment that they did with water and sand.
Yeah.
Where they played on top of like a big
A speaker, yeah.
and then it creates different patterns.
Oh
and
yeah,
stuff.
cymatics. That's what it's called. Yeah.
Yeah, cymatics. Yeah.
So what does Hebatala, any other music, it does something different, but heavy boom bap, it does something else.
You see, yeah, like that frequency is what made somebody to say, you know what, let me break that. You know, compared to if they were playing classical music.
Yeah, it's flat.
Compared if they were playing. Yeah.
Yeah. The more percussive a sound was,
Okay,
the
we
more
should probably get that song.
geometric
You mean
the
you see
shapes
right
were.
here? At this
Yeah.
point, right here, at this point right here, this is where we put that song.
Oh yes. That.
Yeah, we'll get it. Yeah. All right, bet.
So that's basically what I mean. Like, so without that, then what do we have? Like, that means we are weird. Like, it shifted everything from your way of dressing, even rap. Like, for that boom boom shit to happen,
Yeah.
that's where you as an artist, you were like, okay, even ciphers.
Yeah.
For a cipher to start, we are not doing like, it's like boom,
Yeah.
I get it.
it. You know,
But you remember now that hip hop was mainly to uplift the. Okay. Hip hop was mainly to uplift the community. Remember, it was more about the minds of the people and to emancipate them from the struggle. Like why not?
Are we good there with Virkil Khaan?
We're all running.
All right. Let's continue from where we left off with
Hip hop.
the mythical creature, Virkil Khaan. I bet you if you had a son, it'd be like, the mythical creature, Virkil Khaan.
yeah, it's the mythical
Nah, that's
creature. Yeah, I know. For me, I go by that, man. Mythical creature, storyline maestro, Maestro vigilante.
Yeah. Ooh. Bars.
That's cool.
We gotta hear some of those too. Yeah.
Bars.
We don't like with every other show. I'm sure you've noticed with the first Thursdays Hip Hop Get Down. We always have ciphers, and the construct of it is to keep that cipher feeling going. You know what I mean? To keep the energy, and you've noticed how the ciphers bring the energy. Because that raw essence just jumping on, getting on there, rapping bars, dropping bars. You know.
And it's also a way of discovery, you know.
Yeah, it's a great way of discovering new acts.
Yeah.
Great way of discovering new acts.
Wait.
And
So
these-
you're gonna play beat?
Eh?
You're gonna play beat?
Nah. We don't want to play a beat. You can just freestyle it, bro.
Oh.
You want to freestyle it?
He's eager. He looks eager. I know that face. He's like,
Get to it.
Hey,
Let's go.
throw the beat.
But like sometimes I feel like people miss this punchline, and it's my favorite punchline, bro. That's why I like rapping that verse.
Let's
But
go.
so should I rap it first before I go to the punchline, or should I say the punchline and explain it and
No.
then rap?
I think
Rap.
just rap and then
Rap.
you'll explain it, bro.
Yeah.
Alright.
Let's go.
Okay. So it's like Virkil Khaan, aka Storyline Maestro, Aibo, flows coming in like a hurricane, marinate. Tela molonyana ifunyaka. Nah, matwara. Yo, Virkil Khaan, aka Storyline Maestro, Aibo. Flows coming in like a hurricane, marinate. Tela molonyana ifunyaka taste twara so. Mr. Magic number like Powerball, underdog. Chilling with the mommy like Lara Croft paradox. Dilora di seta ifon twara Joe element. Skatla ware Borakabo arrogant dividends. All we do is get it cause we share a so metaphor. Reality parallel the internet. All you gotta do in life is learn to be the bigger man. Spotlight will make you wanna break your own ligament. Offside ahead of your time. Baskau kapa dog Ronaldinho trepa kamokokotlo. Scott Lolo setlala like bohobe mixed with meleke. Chelete the root of all evil like roboto. Ifunyaka skoloto beteledi monologue. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like the
Oh,
punch.
man.
Fire.
So the punchline is that part. Chilling with the mommy like
Lara Croft.
That's a triple entendre.
Hit it. Tell me why you say it's a triple entendre.
It's like chilling with the mommy like Lara Croft. You know, like a beautiful mommy like Lara Croft.
I get
Angela
that.
Jolie. And then chilling with the mommy like Lara Croft. Like Lara Croft is in the character who's the
Tomb Raider.
archaeologist. Tomb
Yeah,
Raider.
Tomb Raider,
Yeah,
yeah.
reading, chilling with mummies. Like mummies in the tombs. And then the third one, kind of what's the third one? There's a third one, chilling with the mom, like Lara Croft. Kind of what's the third one? Keep point. Okay,
I don't know,
remember
man.
it.
I don't know,
remember it.
man.
That could
But
be the
I
third
know
one.
it.
Chilling with a mummy like Lara Croft.
Yeah, no. Like lately when I was writing it, I was like, yo,
I bet, no doubt.
It didn't
Hey,
hit you
key point. It's the first Thursday today.
today.
We'll be recording these episodes every first Thursday of the month. Dropping an episode every first Thursday of the month. I just looked at the editors. And it's also May Day today, Workers' Day. But we're going to have fun while doing our work today, right?
Yeah, we are. I'm excited to see the artists today perform. I've been getting a lot of reception with the lineup. They're like, okay, we've got
Yeah.
a tough one. So
I'm looking forward to seeing the 1 hour birthday celebration
yeah, with Lord Porter.
with Lord Porter.
Yeah, he's coming through with some of his
J-Perb.
goons.
Cairo.
So, yeah.
Is Cairo making it?
Who?
Cairo.
No, Cairo had some issues. He explained it to me. So yeah, but he's eager for the other stuff.
How many times has it been?
Too many.
Just like the other homie.
Too many.
MC Luther. I'm calling you out.
So,
All right,
I
yo.
was looking up for that one. Yeah, Cairo.
Yo, big shout out to you, my man. Virkil Khaan for always showing up and showing love. Go the State Theater at First Thursdays Hip Hop GETDOWN. We appreciate you, man. We wanted to let you know that we appreciate you so much. That's why we brought you out onto the podcast to celebrate you, all right?
Shout out,
To
bruh.
many more, my dude. To many more,
Shout
to many
out.
more.
Shout out to you guys, brother, for pushing the craft all the time, because I know it does get tiring.
Yeah.
I fully understand.
yeah. It's a full-time job.
Like
on
if
its own.
sometimes you feel like you are overwhelmed.
Full-time
I fully
job.
understand, bruh.
Big shout out to For Real Records.
Oh wait, before that, I just wanted to ask
Yeah.
Khan, what can we look out for?
What can I look out for?
Yeah, what can we look out
for?
on what you're doing? Are you releasing music?
You mean this year?
Yeah, you got visuals maybe?
this
Are you
year I'm-
working with some people?
Oh yeah. This year, I am working with a lot of people. This year, like this year is the year of collaborations. So be on the lookout for that. Like I'm gonna be working with a lot of artists, not just in Pretoria, but like South Africa in general.
Sure.
And yeah, I also did a song, Key Point. Yo, I wanna spam this for days, like brass. Please spam Key Point to release that song because he's holding it captive.
It's
And
coming
a
out,
hit.
man.
And it's a
It's
hit.
Yeah,
Coming
it's
out.
Yeah. Yeah, I think.
I know. Big shout out For Real Records. Big shout out Virkil Khaan. Key Point. Thank you so much, my brother. Shout out to you. We're gonna do this now, one more time next month, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Let's go kill it at the First Thursdays Hip Hop GETDOWN tonight, and hopefully we get to discover some new artists too. Hey,
I think we
shout
got-
out to you. Thank you for watching, and it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.